Let's just get this out of the way. Children will never have a safe space on the internet. Alright? That is not a crazy take, and I'm pretty sure everyone will be in agreement with me. Recently, the UK government has enacted their Online Safety Act, and it's causing a huge uproar. In the simplest of terms, the act makes social media websites, forums, certain applications legally responsible to protect their users in the UK. Their whole goal is to protect users, and especially children, from illegal material that can be found on websites. One of the ways that they're forced to do that is through age verification. And no, it's not just a simple click of, oh, are you over 18, or having one of those little enter your date things. No, they actually want you to start scanning your face. Alright, we have seen this kind of thing when it comes to like Roblox, when you want to use their voice chat option. But now with this act, people have been needing age verification for websites like X, Reddit, Wikipedia, and Spotify. As a way to fight back, the UK citizens have created a petition, the Repeal the Online Safety Act petition. And the government did respond to this petition. You know what they said? The government has no plans to repeal. They try to justify it, and I do not feel like reading this whole thing, so I'll leave it on the screen for you to read if you want to. But basically, they're giving you the Blizzard response. You think you do, but you don't. Because of how heavily restrictive this act is, citizens decided, hey, why not we just use VPNs? Well, you know what the government said? We'll ban the VPNs. And there is a politician that literally came out and said, hey, if you go against this act, you are basically siding with predators.
If you want to overturn the Online Safety Act, you are on the side of predators, not those who want to keep children safe.
Now look, we are in a very technological age, but now, right now, more than ever, there should be a focus on the parents. Parents are enabling this kind of behavior. Who's the first people to give them access to the internet? The parents. Even if you're a parent and you look at yourself and you say, oh, I'm the perfect protector of justice. You know who isn't? Your children's friends' parents. I don't have a child, but I can tell you for a fact, I will be watching my child very close when it comes to the internet. I will be instilling a certain kind of level. You know the whole thing with stranger danger? Now you do the same thing, but for the internet. You pay attention to these things. Social media already has an age requirement of 13 years, which, I'm not gonna lie, it seems like it kinda has to be increased. Roblox isn't even for kids anymore. And my god, don't get me started on VR chat. You need a certain level of moderation that is built into the game but is easily turned off. And those avatars over there are something else. And because of how the UK government has been handling this whole situation, now other countries are looking to do the same thing. The US is trying to get a bill passed where you have to also verify your age online, called the Screen Act. Australia is starting to ban YouTube users that are under the age of 16. And let's talk about YouTube for a second. YouTube has decided to implement an AI that will be used as an age verification bot for anybody under the age of 18. Things just started snowballing whenever the whole collective shout Steam itch.io thing happened. If you didn't hear about that, an organization by the name of Collective Shout was able to bully Steam and itch.io to remove certain games off of their stores. And when it comes to itch.io, straight out of the libraries of people that bought the games. So some weird but funny things also happened. Someone ordered Pizza Hut and they were forced to ID verify in order to get their food. A way people were bypassing the age verification face scanning was using games like Gmod and Death Stranding. And something on the weird side more than funny, someone's trying to push for ID verification before being able to search things online. We are deep into a digital age, and we have to understand that the parents have a major role to play in the child's development whenever it comes to going onto the internet. The government has its role, but it's a minimal role. It's 20-30% maximum. But a child should not have an iPad at the age of 4. You know when this whole thing started becoming a problem? Whenever I started seeing children, small children, walking around with a Starbucks cup at the age of like 7 or 8. What the hell are you doing with a Starbucks cup? And you have some parents that decide to make an Instagram account for their child at the age of like 3 or 5. Why? All you have to do, mom and dad, is sit down your child and talk to them and explain to them what certain things they should look out for when it comes to the internet, but only when it is completely necessary for them to be on the internet. Usually that's for education wise. But come on, viewer, you remember the PSP, the DS, all these little portable devices having browsers built into them. Yeah, for sure, you probably had that computer sitting in the living room where you were supervised while you were using it, but they weren't supervising you while you were using your PSP or DS. Kids are sly at the end of the day. If they want something, they will get it. So it's your job to explain to them why they shouldn't need to pursue these things. Don't let someone else do your job. How is this gonna fare for the future? I don't know, but all I gotta say is buckle up, because this is gonna get bumpy as hell. And that's the end of the video. Hey, did you enjoy it? Why not like, subscribe, and tell me in the comment section below, how far do you think this will go? And if you didn't enjoy this video, hey, I'm not gonna tell you not to dislike it, you can go right ahead. And I hope to see you here next time. See ya!